Hello and a very good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the market updates. My name is Edmund. So, first of all, we had a very exciting Monday and Tuesday. So, following up from Monday and Tuesday, the US dollar strengthened on a Monday from 92.00 levels all the way to 92.78. As the US dollar strengthened tremendously on a Monday, we do see gold prices dropping from a high of about 1,872 and dropping all the way until about 1,840 levels. As of Tuesday, the US dollar index consolidated within the range of 92.50 and a support level of 92.10. So it kind of whipsawed in three cycles, coming down in the Asian cycle, moving up in the UK cycle, and then again coming down during the US market session. Okay. So, before we go to the MetaTrader 4 and look at the technical charts, please note that for today, there's going to be a lot of US economic data coming out during the US market sessions, beginning at 9:30 p.m. So, this is because US will be celebrating Thanksgiving holiday tomorrow. As such, all the economic calendar, all the economic reports, which was scheduled for Thursday, has now been pushed forward by one day. Okay, so tonight we're going to be having the unemployment claims data, gross domestic product, and also personal spending numbers to be released from 9:30 p.m. local Malaysia time. Okay, so in addition to the US dollar strengthening, possibly due to the beginning of the transition of power for the US presidency from Donald Trump to Joe Biden, we also see oil prices hitting fresh multi-month highs, the highest since March this year. It hit 45 US dollars, and the drivers for the rise in oil prices would, of course, be the developments in the COVID-19 vaccines. As once the COVID vaccines has been approved and go into manufacturing and distribution, most of the global population will be vaccinated, and this also means that demand for air travel and also demand for transportation and energies will also rise. Okay, so that is one of the main reasons oil prices are on a bullish trend. Okay, let us move on. Oh, please note that besides the very busy US economic calendar tonight, we will also be having crude oil inventories at 11:30 p.m. And towards early Thursday morning, we will be having the release of the FOMC meeting minutes. Okay, so moving on to the technical charts, again, we see the US dollar rising on a Monday, and then after on a Tuesday, it retraced back. We trace back to a low of about 92.10 levels, and again it whipsawed to a high of 92.51 before ending the session back at 92.11 levels. Okay, so US dollar is still in a bearish range, very much still in a bearish consolidative range, and the next support levels, if it does break this current 92.05 levels, would be at 91.70 levels. Okay. So again, coming back to the US dollar on the 1 hour charts, US dollar weakened as early as over here, as early as 4 p.m. local Malaysia time, and as the US dollar weakened, we do see the UK pound rising over here, rising by about 50 pips, and when the US dollar began to strengthen again at about 6 p.m. Okay, at about 6 p.m. US dollar strengthened. We do see the UK pound again weakening from about 5 p.m. onwards, all the way down, moving down 83 pips. Okay, and again, of course, the third cycle was the US dollar weakening at about 10 p.m. local Malaysia time. Do see the UK pound strengthening from 1.3291 all the way to 1.3360 levels. So this was a 70 pip movement up. Okay, so similar pattern we do see on the euro dollar strengthening during the UK session as the US dollar was weakening, and then after the euro dollar weakened as the US dollar was strengthening over here. Okay, and of course the final cycle, US dollar weakening, we do see the euro dollar strengthening again. Okay, so currently for the UK pound, we are looking at the next I would say to the tip of the high at about 1.3477, so 1.3478, which is just about 120 pips to the upside. But be careful again. Watch out for the 1 hour charts, whether it's going to push down or up later on during the UK and also during the US market sessions. For the euro dollar, it is also pushing up towards the multi-month highs, of about 1.1944, and if it does push further on, we are looking at a tip of 1.2010. Okay, so that is about 100 pips, 110 pips, 110 pips away to the upside. Okay, but again, it all comes down to the 1 hour charts. Gold prices, again, for yesterday, pushed down from a high of 1,834 and found support at about 1,803 levels. And this morning, again, it came down from 1811 all the way down to 1803 levels. Okay, so currently it's trying to find support here. The immediate upside would be on that 1810 levels, which is about $7 to the upside. And currently, this should be able to consolidate for a while. If it does break below 1800 levels, we are looking towards prices of possibly 1794 levels. Okay, so that will be the forecast for today. I believe there should be quite a lot of action happening later on, especially during the US market sessions, as there will be a lot of economic data coming out during that time. Okay, oil prices, as we saw, being extremely bullish from $43.05 going up to the current highs of $45.67 achieved this morning, going up about $2.67. Okay, so S&P 500 and also Dow Jones Industrial Average also shows very good bullish momentum coming up from 3,583 for the S&P to this morning's high of 3,655 points. Okay, so similar pattern goes for the Dow Jones. Um, Dow Jones Industrial Average moving up from a low of about 29,596 all the way to this morning's high of 30,210 points. So this is a historical high for the Dow Jones Industrial Average and also for the S&P 500. Okay, so yeah. So again, watch out for tonight's event, which is packed by a lot of economy data, and of course the FOMC meeting minutes coming at 3 a.m. And not to forget the crude oil inventories at 11:30 p.m. So I hope you guys have a good trading day ahead, and I'll see you again tomorrow for the next market updates. Thank you.